What's up, VC? I'm back here to answer Mikko's first thread or question, which is what is your top Finnish music? And before I answer the question, I want to say to Dustin, um, I will respond to your thread in a little bit. And I spent some time watching some videos today. It's been a while to really spend some time, and it's different now. It does takes a lot of time. It absorbs time, and so anyway, Mikko, I'm glad to make your acquaintance. How did I get turned on to Finnish music? It really does have to do with an extension of the Beatles for me, and getting into the music of England, and then psychedelia, and then discovering progressive rock, and discovering that progressive rock was all over Europe as well as the world. And one thing, and then reading led me to hearing the names Wigwam, and I think it was partially because of Virgin Records. When they started, I was there. I mean, I was already absorbing English rock press, and so when they premiered their first releases, Mike Oldfield, Faust, Gong, Henry Cow, all that stuff, I was all over it. And Wigwam Nuclear Nightclub was an early Virgin release. So mostly what I have of Finnish is old. I know there's a lot of new stuff, metal and stuff, and I might have some on the computer, but I don't know it well enough to bring to mind. So here's what I have, and I'll show the vinyl, and then I'll end with some burned CDs, because I burned some CDs of music I wish I could find on vinyl. But Tasa, Balan, Presidente, Milky Way Moses, I think that parts of this album are fantastic. It's not a 10, but when it comes to the melding of rock and jazz and something kind of different coming out of Europe, this is a fine example. Yuka Tolonen, the guitarist, fantastic guitarist. This might be when I first heard of him. I believe there might be another. Is it Esa Kotalainen? Pekka Pohjola on saxes, yes. And Vesa Aaltonen on drums. Those names, they're playing, just really liked it. So their names just stood out to me. It's like, remember these guys, okay? Then the next artist that I think that I actually bought was Yuka Tolonen's solo, which is this album here, Tolonen. And the song Mountains on here is one of my top 10 songs of all time. Now, in some ways, Dustin, if you happen to watch this video, I can address your questions partially. Lists can be hard for me, actually. It seems strange, but Yuka Tolonen's guitar playing also, even though I don't play anything like him, but his approach, his fire, has influenced me, And the song Mountains in particular, I learned it. The chord progression, that has definitely influenced me. I've said this before in video. Let me get going and look at the time. High Flying by Yuka Tolonen. Kind of a jazz funk thing going on here. A lot of really good tracks on here, as well as being a really nice cover here. Some great music coming out from Finland. I'd love to hear more. A Passenger to Paramaribo. And then Cross Section by Yuka Tolonen. Just fabulous. Hope he's I hope he's okay. I know he's getting up in years, and I know he's been in and out of jail, I understand. Okay. Another band that I have on vinyl, I used to have two and sold, and it just seems really odd that I sold it now, but Finforest. mentioned this band again recently. This is just excellent jazz rock. Just some of the best. Return to Forever influenced stuff. Just love this album. Finn Forest. Is there a Finn Forest? Or they just named the band this? Love it. And I also love this label, Love. And I don't know if that is native to Finland or Norway or what, but Love Records is just, and that that logo is the best. It's just so natural, you know what I'm saying? It's the best. Okay, so then we have Wigwam. And I have a reissue of this is on Love, but it's not a gatefold. The original is a gatefold. This is amazing. This is a 10 when it comes to prog, and again, it's so progressive. And interestingly, one of the big influences I hear in this music on this album is Stevie Wonder. This album is fantastic. Wigwam being apparently the original issue of this is a gatefold. I've never seen a gatefold. Some of their albums I've never seen, like Fairyport. I've never seen a real copy of that. Here we have Rumors on the Rebound. This is a comp put out on Virgin Records trying to seemed like they were going to get popular for a minute, so Virgin was trying to pick up on that. First Wigwam album I could find, The Lucky Golden Stripes and Star Poses, is awesome. Somewhere between Prague and San Francisco rock from a band from Finland. But Jim Pembroke, who sang, he's American. The singer and one of the main songwriters in Wigwam was actually an American expat, I guess you would call. Here I understand this is hard to find. Wigwam, Hard and Horny on Love. Dope. Thanks for asking, Mikko. I love bringing up this music and sharing it because this band more people need to know about this, especially if you're into prog. The one I was talking about earlier, Nuclear Nightclub on Virgin Records. Really excellent. Awesome album. And then one of their early albums got released in America. They thought something was going to happen in America. It didn't. Tombstone Valentine, and it's a double. And this is a white label promo of all things on Verve Folkways. Yeah, they were getting some buzz from people like Kim Foley and stuff, and it just didn't happen. And Wigwam might be like some early stuff. I really actually don't know. I read and then I forgot what I found out, if this is like some tunes from other records put together, and then you get the big Love logo on the back, which is just great. Great band, Wigwam. And then the bass player from the band, Pekka Pohjola, can't say his name right. I have some of his records, and it turns out that some of them are the same record with different titles, but I'm happy to have them anyway, And the first one that came to my attention was Be the Magpie. Again, another fantastic release on Virgin Records. This one is on Virgin. It also sports the Love logo on back, but the classic and he had top-rate musicians play on these records. People like Mike Oldfield, members of Gong, other. I'd have to look. Be the Magpie, Pekka Pohjola. The next one I like even better, The Mathematician's Air Display. This is fantastic. Some excellent progressive music coming out of Finland back in the day. And then I got this one years ago by the Pekka Pohjola group. This is amazing. Kat Kavaran Loikarme. I can't say it right. How would you say that, Mikko? This is kind of dark and mysterious sounding. Excellent. I mean, just killer. You know, if it were a little heavier, it could, you know what I'm saying? It could almost, but it's got that finesse, so it's more jazz. It's not rock metal, but it's got that dark, like metal type of changes. This is cool. Kat Kavaran Loikarm. And the cover is textured, the lettering. I have Space Waltz by Pekka Pohjola. This was an American release on Breakthrough Records of all things. Some of this is on a little on the cheesy side, maybe even a lot, depending on your taste. I just love his playing so much. Now here's one where I have the same album with two different covers. It's credited to Mike and Sally Oldfield and Pekka Pohjola. George Wadenius is also on here, as well as Pierre Moreland from Gong. And it's really, really wonderful. And then here I have the very same album, but with a different cover. Happy Bird. And these are obviously, not obviously, but these are released in different company. This is Dutch release, different countries. This one I think is US. No, this is, oh yeah, this is US. Okay. A couple more Pohjolas. Go Finland. Urban Tango. I don't know if you're familiar with this stuff, Mikko, because, you know, it would be music that your parents, if they listened to this stuff, it would have been of their time. But this is excellent music, man. Just really, mostly instrumental. Just really excellent. And then Everyman. This is my last Pohjola vinyl. Just fantastic music. Okay. And then I have these Burns. These are musicians from Finland as well. Wish I could find these records. And if you can tell me more about these, Mikko, after seeing this, it'd be great. People No Names, Kalevala. I haven't listened to this one in a while, so I can't say anything about this one right at the moment. This, I love this musician, Iiro Koivistoinen. And this one is his Music Society, Wahoo. Really, some of this is a really excellent jazz. Jazz lovers, this is good stuff. I have several of his that I burned. He's so good. The Original Sin. I don't know how to say his name correctly either. Iiro Koivistoinen. For Children by Iiro Koivistoinen. Really excellent stuff. Odysseus. I'm not even going to try to say the bottom. Oh, it's quintet and sextet. I see that now. Yeah, cool. Good stuff. And then a Labyrinth. Wonderful jazz from Finland. I have one more, Valtakunta. Valtakunta. I know what I like, as Genesis says, in your wardrobe. Astral Traveler has this on vinyl and has enthused about it, and rightly so. Esa Kotelainen, Ajatuslapsi. This is electronic. It's, you know, if it had I think it's because it wasn't available, but this would be right along Tangerine Dream, Klaus Schultz. Seriously, this is really cool. Not just the cover. You know, I think they got it right. This music needed something cosmic. Love that. This is kind of more of a folk rock prog sound from Finland. Scapaflow. And I really like this. I just played a little bit of it. Female vocals, nice arrangements. You know, gets into that full band with the keyboards and stuff. Nice. Burned a copy of the very first Tasa Balan Presidente because I just love the band. And then the last things I have that I can think of from Finland, Usva. These words are so cool. I wish I could say them right. Tamiquinen, Tamela, Tamiquinen. Oh man, this band is so cool. Again, progressive, kind of King Crimson-y a little bit. Really good. I have that one. I have this one. Usva Uoma Uoma. Oh, I'd love to find this on vinyl. Mikko, you ever see these records? I'd love to have that on vinyl. And then this one too. These covers are dope, just like the music. What is the name of this? Nitoika? 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 Usva. So, Mikko, I'm glad you're making videos. As I've said before, with my African-American black behind, I cannot tell you why I vibe so strong with the peoples of this planet, but I do. There's something about all cultures, you know, the music in particular. Alex Almeida was vibing with me. I'd shown some Martino de Villa. Is that his name, I believe? I love the music of Brazil. I love the Portuguese language. I love what I've heard from Finland, Norway, Sweden, all parts of Africa, South America, Australia, Mexico. You know, maybe it's has to do with my reactionary attitude, which I know I got to get in check about American music forms, because you know they're just it's all over me. It's like this, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm looking to other places to freshen me up, y'all. You know, I think that has a lot to do with it. And so, thank you for asking the question, and hope you enjoyed the video. I love this music from Finland. I'll talk to y'all soon.